The social media content rabbit hole and how to avoid it. So we've all been there. Social media content is the driving factor behind most of our marketing strategies these days, but it can feel like a never-ending process. It feels like every day you've got to wake up and do more and more and more on social media just to get noticed. And it can be very time consuming, it can feel overwhelming, and it just puts you in a bad frame of mind when it comes to social media. But I would like to tell you that the social media content rabbit hole can be avoided. And I know you want to know how, right? You want to know how to stop being in this place of overwhelm when it comes to your social media. The key is evergreen content. Now, what do I mean by that? You may have heard the term, you may not have, but evergreen, like the trees that are green all year round. So that same philosophy applies then to our social media content. How do you keep your social media content relevant all year long, every year, year after year? Now, this is why evergreen content is so important. It means we get to do our content once, whether that be video, images, posts, whatever it is. You get to do it once, but it is always relevant. So you may do the content today, but it's still going to be relevant in 2 years' time. Now, how do you make sure that content is relevant? Now this is where things get fun. To make sure it is always relevant, you need to know your audience inside out and back to front. You need your message on point, and you need to know exactly what that client is thinking and feeling when it comes to your product or service. Now, this may seem a bit overwhelming at first, but I promise you, once you've got really deep into it, once you know your ideal person inside out and back to front, and most importantly, what they are thinking and feeling, your social media becomes easy. It's consistent, it's efficient, it converts like crazy, and the best part is you don't have to do any extra work because the content attracts the clients to you. How cool is that? That you get to show up, do your thing, be who you are, and because you know those people inside out and back to front, you are instantly connecting with them and they are the ones taking action and coming to you. And what I've learned is that when you have this client attraction base to your evergreen content, so when you have the type of content that is going to bring them to you, and your content is consistently relevant year after year, month after month, however long you want to run it, your social media presence is consistent, but your input, if you will, your time actually spent on social media reduces significantly. I've done this myself with not only mine, but with a number of clients as well, that by applying these principles to the base of your social media, it beats algorithm changes. Because it doesn't matter if this changes or that changes, because your clients are still coming to you. It doesn't matter if you are not consistent that day, if you decide you're not going to step up. That's fine, because that evergreen content is still relevant and it is going to do the work for you. Now, I'm a big believer that you go with the flow, you don't hustle. Hustle to me is just a recipe for burnout. So what I love most about evergreen content is it stops this need for consistent hustle and it puts us into a state of perfect flow. Based on this, you can see that the key ingredient to getting that content right is in how you connect emotionally with your clients online. And it can seem a bit tricky to find that, which is why I've produced the Client Attraction Video Academy. So what you're going to get in the academy is everything I've just spoken about. You're going to learn how to love your clients so fiercely that they're going to come to you. You're going to learn how to live your message, how to show up online, spread your message, and get them coming to you. And I'm going to show you how to do video really, really good. So that way you are going to stand out above the rest and get them taking action even quicker. So if you want help getting your content consistent, efficient, that converts like crazy and gets your clients coming to you, so it gives you more time to do what you want to do in your business, Jump over to mellys.com.au and join the Academy today.